Hey, loves. Okay, please excuse the way I look. I literally just woke up. So, I posted a video last night, triggering and serious message, and a lot of people understood what I was trying to say. Some didn't, so I'm going to do the best that I can to try to clarify, okay? So, when I said that people have the right to be who they want to be, that does not mean that people have the right to come in and hurt you. The problem with that is, guys, is that we do not have the morality police running around. Okay. So if someone wakes up this morning as we speak and they decide to kill somebody, they have a right to be that horrible person. They can go and kill somebody, but then they have to face the consequences of those actions. They have to go to prison for the rest of their life. Okay. Do they have the right to be that person? Sure. Is prison going to stop them from being that person? Probably not. They're going to go to prison and they're going to keep on killing people because everybody has free will. Okay. So, does a man or a woman wake up in the morning and have the right to treat you like a piece of crap? Sure, they could wake up and be whoever they want to be. The point behind that is that you are supposed to be the person that says, you do not have the right to treat me this way. I am not going to allow it. So I'm going to take my pretty little booty and get the fuck away from you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is the point of what I'm trying to say. People are going to wake up and they're going to be whoever they want to be. There is not, there is nobody. How do I want to put it? Like, I wake up in the morning and I try to be the best person that I can be. Okay. Because that is my goal for myself. Okay. But if I want to wake up in the morning and be a complete piece of crap, there is literally nobody stopping me from doing that. Okay, I have a right to wake up and be pissed off today, be annoyed today, yell at people, scream at people. I can do whatever I want. I'm a grown person. It's a free country. And if I want to go around yelling and screaming at people and do whatever, on a moral sense, is it right or wrong? Of course it's wrong. Okay, of course it's wrong. But the point is that I have the right. If I didn't sleep good last night and I get in my car and I want to yell and scream at people or whatever, I have the right to do it. If someone gets out of their car and smacks me in my face and I'm shitting my teeth out for the next 2 days, that's a consequence of my action. Now, if you don't want to deal with me being a bad person, that's where your right comes in to say, listen, you're just straight up nasty and I gotta go. So that is what the point that I'm trying to make to you. Okay, there's no morality police running around. All right, I've been through every type of abuse that you can think of, and when I look back on it, okay, they made one mistake. They promised they would change. As soon as I saw that change was not happening, I should have left. That's it. That's all there is to it. I should have never, my husband who put his hands on me, my son's father, as soon as he grabbed me by the shirt and slammed me against the wall. Okay. Now, this is a man who literally put his hands on his mother. I heard stories that he had put hands on his mother. That right there should have been a big enough red flag for me to know that this is a man that has no problem putting his hands on women. But I was young. I met this man when I was 17 years old. He was the first love of my life. Okay. But honestly, I had places to go. I had my father's mother, my grandmother that was willing to take me in. I could have went to my mother's house. I had places to go. There's always some type of exit. And then when they got sick of me because they're like, listen, this man is beating you and you leave and keep going back, I ended up in a domestic violence home with a bed full of bed bugs getting chewed up alive every night. Okay. So, Cancer, my point to you is when I say people have the right to be, I never once said they have the right to hurt you. I said they have the right to be whoever they want to be. But you also have the right to say, I am choosing to not be treated this way. And telling people that they have to change is not our responsibility. Okay. The only person that you have the right to say it is not okay to act this way is your children. And if they were raised in an environment where their parents said, hey, it's okay to be a piece of crap, there's nothing that you are going to do about that. That person will have to wake up and say, you know what? I need to stop treating women like shit. I need to stop treating men like shit. I want to change my life and be a better person. That is going to fall on them. You spending 10 years of your life trying to get someone to understand that how they're acting is not okay. I promise you, Cancer, they know. Okay, most people know right from wrong. They are consciously choosing to mistreat you. Now, the responsibility is yours. My point to you is that you have the right to say, I am not comfortable with the way you're treating me and I need to leave. That's where I'm telling you that you need to take responsibility because you're actually not exercising your rights. You're so busy playing the morality police and telling someone that what they're doing is wrong and forcing them to change that you're not even aware of the fact that you're wasting time, energy, money, and time being the most precious one because you're never going to get that back. You may get money back, you may get many things back, but you're never going to get your time back. So, do I say that people are correct for hurting you? No. But do they have the right to do so? Yeah. When a man cheats on you, what are you going to call the police? Who are you calling? Who are you? Who is it morally correct? No, you shouldn't cheat on somebody. Can they do it and get away with it? Yes and no. Yeah, they can do it and get away with it. Will they have to pay some type of karma for hurting somebody? Sure. But the reality is, Cancer, my point to you is that your life will be easier if you let people live and let live. They want to wake up and be a butthead, let them. It is your choice, though, to associate yourself with that. Okay. After the first red flag or after the first time they do something wrong and there's no changed behavior, they have made themselves abundantly clear your feelings don't matter to me. And once somebody is able to hurt you and see you cry and there is no reaction from them, okay? If someone, like, you guys are my subscribers, I love you, even though I don't know you personally. It's like I owe you guys so much. I love you because I have grown on this channel. You guys have grown with me. This is my home. This is my safe space. You guys are my family. And I would never in a million years want to see you hurt. So if I'm doing a reading for someone and they're crying, it hurts my heart. I would never want to see someone that I love or care about cry. Okay. But there are people out there that they just don't care. You understand? They don't care that they're doing something wrong. They don't care that they're hurting you. And no, there's no man in a shielded armored suit that's going to come and slay them because they hurt you. That's not, it's not a thing. It doesn't happen. The only people that are going to get arrested are people for domestic violence, people that kill other people that rape other people. And let me tell you a story. Sometimes even that doesn't work. My husband's father was the one that laid hands on me. I never ever picked up the phone to call the police. I never even went to the hospital because I didn't want questions asked. The night of my baby shower, I was 9 months pregnant, and because I asked, can we put the crib together? He ended up strangling me, like to the point where I almost died with a baby in my body. Okay. So I ran outside. I was scared. My neck was bleeding because he caught me from my watch. He had defense wounds on his forearms of me trying to get his hands off my neck. A cop lived in my apartment complex and drove around and saw me crying in the street and he stopped. He ended up taking both of us in, and I was so worked up. I did tell him what happened. And you know what he told me? He said, well, if you press charges on him, he's going to press charges on you because he's got wounds on his arm. Now, a police officer should clearly see that those are defense wounds. Those are my nails. Like, and I told the guy that. I said, well, I was trying to live, like I was fighting for my life. And that is what the police officer told me. Okay. So even when law enforcement is involved, there's like a 50-50 chance that you're even going to get help from them. So that's the point that I'm trying to make to you guys. There's no knight in shining armor that is the morality police. There is no morality police. People have the right to be whoever they want to be. You need to start learning to exercising your right and understanding that you should not be around those people. You need to exercise your right and say, listen, if this is the way you want to treat me, I'm gone. And after the first time they promise change and there is no change, that is literally the definition of manipulation. If you continue to stay in a connection like that, you have got to accept responsibility that you were aware that this is someone that is okay with hurting you. They are not a good person, and you are consciously making a choice to keep them in your life. That is the point that I was trying to make. I'm not condoning domestic violence. I'm not. And also, another thing is when I say anyone can come back around to me and talk to me, they can. Yes. Would I reconcile with them and be in a relationship with them again? No. But if they come back to me 10 years later and they say, Gina, can you help me? I know I've been a piece of shit. I know I've hurt a lot of people and I don't want to be this way anymore. I will guide them to be a better person. If they're hurting somewhere in their life or whatever the case may be, I will help them. You know why? Because me being angry at these people, me holding resentment towards these people means that they're still in control of my life. Not to mention, me being angry and resentful is like me drinking poison and expecting them to die. Me walking around with hatred or a grudge in my heart or hating them or not wanting to talk to them gives them control over my life. And I choose to not want that for myself. If you want that for yourself, that's fine. But I have the past year of my life, so much peace has come into my life that, as a public figure, as someone with a following, if I go through something and it really works, and I can honestly go outside at night, sit in my rocking chair, read a book and know that I have found true peace, I'm going to want that for the people that I love and care about. I'm going to want that for you guys. So that's why I come on and post these things. Okay. I've got someone at my door. I love you. I just wanted to clarify that for those of you who took it the wrong way. Okay. I love you and I will see you guys soon. Take care, my darling.